What's going on, YouTube? So do you have an Apple Watch 3 and thinking about upgrading to the Apple Watch 4? Is it worth it? I don't know about that. Let's find out.
Welcome to Non-Tech Tech Reviews with Don.
I'm not an expert, I just use the stuff. Today we're looking at these, the Apple Watch 3 and the Apple Watch 4. What's the big difference? What was worth upgrading your watch, spending an extra $100 to get the new one? Let's find out. And if you're new here, we talk about things such as non-tech tech reviews. Look, I'm no expert, I just use the stuff and I want to know if it works, as well as some Amazon finds in 5 and some randomness. So make sure to subscribe, and when the video is done, like if you, well, like the video. So what was worth the extra $100 in this new Apple Watch this year? So this is the Apple Watch 4. This is the space gray aluminum, and I have the space gray aluminum Apple Watch 3 that I picked up last year. So with this will set you back about $529. It's an extra $100 from last year, because these were going for about $429. So why the extra $100? I know, maybe because this time it came with a box in a box. What does that mean? Well, this. Inside the box, you have 2 more boxes. So a box in a box. That's where you spend an extra $100 at. But no, not really. We had some more features this time around, and this box is a little prettier than the old box. But who cares about boxes? We can't wear the box. So with that being said, let's talk about the watches themselves. So here they are. This is the Series 3, this is the Series 4. Is it worth upgrading to the Series 4 if you already have a Series 3? I'm not sure. And these are both similar as far as they're both space gray aluminum, 42mm, and this is the 44mm with the new Series 4. As far as wearing these devices for the last week or so, they feel the same on my wrist. I really can't tell the difference between my Series 3 and the new Series 4 when I'm wearing them. As far as the weight, the size, they're pretty similar when it comes to size. If you could see that. And of course, with the new Series 4, they changed the digital crown. So now it has a little red ring rather than being filled in completely red as the Series 3 was. The new Series 4 is supposed to have an EKG on it, but it's not yet available. Don't know when that's going to be out. Apple hasn't put out an exact release date for it yet, but if you know, let me know. So right now, my 3 is doing everything that the 4 does. I still have Siri on here, still have the new walkie-talkie feature, pretty much everything. This one does have fall detection, but I don't think that's something I'm gonna use, because if I fall, I mean to do it, and I'm probably just gonna lay on the ground for a while. I have noticed, of course, with the 4, it is a little louder than the 3 is, like when you talk to Siri. This is the volume on the version 3. Siri, what time is it?
It's 10:16 a.m.
And the version 4. Siri, what time is it?
It's 10:16 a.m.
The 4 sounds a little louder. It may not translate as well on camera, but take my word, it sounds louder. My eyes may be bad, but I can still hear somewhat. As well as I think the 4 is a little brighter, the screen brightness that is. But that may just be me, my eyes are old. And even though the Series 4 is larger by 2mm, because like I said, this is the 44mm, this is the 42, you don't see more on the screen. You see the same amount, just larger. Different screen sizes, still same things on screen. Just makes everything bigger. You don't see more on the 44-inch as you did with the 42. On the new Series 4, they did update, I guess, the area where you can view. The 4 can cover the entire screen. The 3 just gives you a little circle in the middle. So you have a little more viewing on this one, as well as this one has a little bit more of a rounded edge on the corners. The corners are more curved. These, not so much. It's kind of a small detail, but I kind of like the rounded corners on this 4 a little better than the 3. But as far as functionality, like I said, they do the same thing. Not much different. So with the 4, you are getting a larger screen size. You are getting that EKG whenever Apple decides to release it, as well as you get the fall detection. So if you fall a lot, this might be worth it for you. But they also say if you're athletic, it can also set it off as well. I'll never have that problem. I was expecting to be wowed when I got my Series 4. I thought it was going to be a major change from the 3. Guess not. It's about the same. Not even sure if I'm going to keep the 4 because the 3 pretty much does everything that the 4 does, just 2 millimeters smaller. I know I'm going to get a lot of probably hate comments, people saying I hate Apple, but I love Apple. I'm filming with an iPhone. I even went and bought apples at the store this morning. I got 2 Apple Watches, as well as I even bought the fast charger for the new iPhone X Max. They said the fast charger was going to be a little bigger, but wow. But just in my opinion, upgrading from the 3 to the 4, not really necessary, in my opinion. You may think different, of course. Like I said, the 3 does everything just as good as the 4. 4 just has a few more features, but will you even use those features? So let me know in the comments below, what features did you like the most about the new Apple Watch? Is this something you're going to upgrade to, you know, the version 4, if you already have a version 3 or even a version 2? Let me know. Well, again, I'm Don. Thanks for watching. I have 2 watches and I'm always still late for everything.